Alright, dorks, today is very simple. I see a lot of people reacting to different compilations of fighting games, and I saw these top 5 moments that Capcom Fighters has been putting out for every single premiere event since like the beginning of Street Fighter 5, and I thought, why not react to every single EVO top 5 moments? I've watched all these when they came out, but it's been years. Let's just get back into this, feel the nostalgia from past seasons, and remember what has changed. Oh man. I remember in season one, it was a Ryu mirror that would happen between Daigo and Tokido, and they were always so hype. I see the Brian F emote, and they opened their eyes at the same exact time. I thought, and then I think they drank at the same time too. Maybe I remember as a Ryu player back here, seeing how they played the mirror match was very interesting. I guess that's not a moment. They just had that in the beginning as a highlight. Daigo versus Justin. Justin's on match point. Oh, jump back jab. He's dead. That was the least optimal thing I've ever seen. No, dude, if he did like an optimal combo, wouldn't he die? That's not optimal, right? I actually don't know about Karen back then. Yeah, so the thing with this clip is Justin definitely could have won, but Justin as a player is always very unoptimal, and people just couldn't tell in season one really because he was the best Karen player. But as soon as Punk came along and had these different combos, everyone could instantly tell the difference. Oh, I remember this moment. It got so close. Balrog had just come out. Did he drop his combo? Bonchan was playing Nash. Super whiff punish. Why did they go in the game? That's not the round. Do you guys see the UI right here? It was so much worse. But yeah, the thing here is, I think that was just not real from Bonchan, or he delayed. It might have been real, but since PR Rog was a round up, then he won the game and the match. Oh, this was actually the most hype moment, I thought. But I guess there's two more hype moments.
This is insane, guys. Oh man, Arturo's winning. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's the gray light. The gray light.
And the thing back here, like now we know because of this moment that Gray Life does not count, but at the time, no one, like, it was not a well-known fact that Gray Life did not count. So most people thought Momochi won. But then Art won because of all the Gray Life that the Yoga B-Trigger did. So that was actually insane. And he looks so happy. That's Chris T. This was the first time they released this stage. What the? Oh. Okay, Mike. Oh? He didn't press a button? Yeah, super. V reversal into dash was plus, I think, back then. Oh, he said. Infiltration takes it after he was so dominant in the beginning of the year. I think he won 2 out of the 3 big tournaments, and then Tokido won CEO, and then he came back and won EVO. Look at his hair. Whose hair are we talking about? So this was moment number 2. So I forgot what the first moment from back then was. His hair. Oh yeah, he did get a hair transplant. Or whatever adding the hair is. Download complete. What's moment number 1? Oh, so the story back here was Li Joe was the hero. He was the only I think he was the only American. Maybe Do made top 8 too. No, I think he was the only American. But this was his match in top 8. And he mixed Ada up. Yeah, it was only L.I. Joe. I mean, that's actually a really random way to win the game, but it's so hype. Like, Ada just got confused. This whole compilation is American players beating the Japanese. I think that, but that's kind of the storyline that was happening back then. But it wasn't. It had the infiltration download complete as well. Yukadan. Oh, this. Wait. This is more L.I. Joe stuff. Fujimura used to be called Yukadan. Yeah, it was just a very wholesome moment when L.I. Joe made top 8. Yeah, we're gonna ignore the guy on the left. Alright, moving on to 2017. You can check his Twitter, I guess. Oh, I remember this. I think this happened to Moke at Capcom Cup too. Wait, what? Bro, why they... What? What was that moment? I don't know what that was about. Oh, I remember this. He does the V-trigger? This was so hype. I was actually in the crowd for this. He goes for the air throw because you know that Rashid's going to go off the wall. Of course, if Rashid just baits it, then you get hit by the tornado and he gets a full combo. But it's a good read if you know that Rashid's going to go for the mix-up. Basically, he was like COVID denier. And he also, like, for the Capital raid, he was encouraging violence. This was the EVO that Tokido beat Punk at. It was Punk's like debut EVO, and it was Tokido's like first tournament, like first performance with Akuma, really. So a lot of people did not know about Akuma things like EX Demon Flip. No one knew how cheap that was. EX Demon Flip dive kick. If you're not ready for that, if you've never seen that before, it's a really powerful tactic. And he also had a 50-50 with EX DP into activate side switch. Yeah, I'm making this a YouTube video probably, but I mean I'm still talking in the chat as well. Otherwise, I would just record it. Oh, that was like such a hype moment. Because F-Champ should have won this game. If he didn't do this V reversal, Punk might have won EVO. Because he has such a big life lead. But do you guys see how much stun that did back then? Yeah, dude had a kid. There's not really much going on in terms of competitions anyways. The taunt. That's a statement. They were so good on commentary too. Oh my god, throw loops. If you guys don't know, this was a real thing you couldn't get out of. You had to guess. You couldn't jab check that. The throw's gonna beat your jab check. Because it's a throw loop. And then it was season 3 that they took the throw loops out. The forward heavy punch was also +1 back then. Punk just got hit by that fireball there. But yeah. That was not a good tech, but I mean, it's your first time in that situation against Akuma, really. You get nervous. Yeah, also a really hype part of this was that it was like Tokido's first, like, Tokido had won 2 EVOs. I think the last one had been like 10 years ago. Yeah, it was a pretty awkward hug. I think a lot of people don't know about Punk and Tokido's Wednesday Night Fight set afterwards. EVO 2018? This was like Ryusei's debut performance. No one knew who Ryusei was. And then Ryusei opened his eyes so wide. I was a fan of Ryusei after I saw this. After that, after he opened his eyes that wide. Wait, who is that? Is that Sako? Why does it say Ishii? Oh wait. I'm looking at the wrong names. Who is Ishii? Is this Pools or something? But that Manat is sick. Season 3 is when Manat really took off. I think Manat came out in season 2, at the end of season 2. But because she came out at the end, people didn't really play her back then. Except for Goichi. Goichi was playing her, but in season 3 is when all the Manats came out, like Justin and Sako. Oh, dude lost this. It was like top 96. No, this was just Pools. He lost. I get somebody every year. So Sako's Manat combos are always hype. Oh, this is another upset. Jab anti-air? Cammy was really good back here. Her throw left her a lot closer. I mean, this is a scary position to be in. It was good, but not as good as normal. That was plus back then. Oh, bro. About that. And then everyone got. That's Rob TV, Robert Television, host of Street Fighter League. But can we talk about Abigail? Can we talk about Abigail for a second? Why did he get all this? So, I mean, Xian didn't... That was unblockable. He could have checked this, but it's hard to be ready. But then what was all this? Unblockable. You can't do anything. Cheap. Abigail, he used to be even dumber at the start of Season 3, and then they nerfed his damage, but I mean, he's still super dumb. Tokido, he was on the verge of getting 2 EVOs in a row. That was a storyline. Is Tokido gonna win and get 2 EVOs? But no, Problem X gets the 3-0. Tokido handles losses so well. Like over here and also at Capcom Cup 2017 when he lost to Mena. I would be heartbroken if I were him. And I'm sure he was, but he handled it really well. So we have EVO 2019, and 2019 was 2 years ago, but this was actually the last EVO because EVO 2020 did not happen last year for obvious reasons. Will not happen this year for obvious reasons. Maybe an online version more. Machabo versus Big Bird. 2019 was kind of Machabo's breakout year in Street Fighter. I think it's a year he started taking Street Fighter seriously, and it really showed off because he was like the last Nikali, like the last player playing Nikali, and it just looked so solid. Oh no. Oh no, you're in the corner against Rashid? You could be. Oh no, it's so lucky. No! That was random. That would have been punishable. That doesn't... In Season 2 that went through you, but that wouldn't have gone through him here. Yeah, Capcom Cup was going to be so good with the 40 players. What was the tourney where Brutus played Kichipamu and got like 4 SPD guesses in a row? That was Capcom Cup team, or Canada Cup team tournament. Hobby-Rog, oh, the tap? Alright, but we can react to all those things later, but right now we are reacting to EVO moments, and this moment is why one of the biggest reasons why Chun-Li is broken. You can't tell me this is fair. I was the match that played right after this, and I lost. I mean, it threw me off. But we gotta break that down. Do you guys don't realize he got hit by a light kick with 50% life left, and there's 2 unblockables that he can't get out of. Should have reacted to what? What are you talking about? That's an unblockable. No, you can't check those resets. The thing is, the fireball puts you in block stun, so you have to take that. Did he win with Sagat? I forgot this. Oh my god, Bonchan wins with Sagat, qualifies for winners finals, I believe. Maybe grand finals. I forgot. Yeah, no one knows the Sagat matchup. You're not gonna be ready. Oh no. No, Trash Box, you lost this? Trash Box, you lost this? No, what was that? Oh no. Oh my god. Alright, so everyone in the crowd thought that the V-Trigger activation was dumb because of the scaling, but it ended up being optimal. I was standing around there somewhere. And then this is oh no, wait, we gotta react to this. I know exactly what happens. Crouch medium kick. Super. Alright, you got a chance, Big Bird. You got V-Trigger. Mix him up. Mix him up with the V-Trigger. Oh no. And then Big Bird went on to do the exact same thing against another Karen player. That was a choke. That was a choke by Big Bird. It was match point. He was one round away from resetting the bracket. And then he went for that. Yeah, that was grand finals the last year of EVO. Great performance for Big Bird. Second place at EVO was really good. But yeah, that was the top 5 moments from every single EVO of Street Fighter V. Hopefully you guys liked those. And hopefully I provided some insight. Hey everyone, Editor Nephew here, just telling you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and hit that bell to get notified every time that I upload. It helps me out a lot, and it will make sure that you guys don't miss any of the videos that I upload. So do that, and thanks for watching.